All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another AJAXCAST. Episode 10 is about to drop very soon. Season finale of House of the Dragon. We've had this whole build up the entire season. I have been so thrilled with how it's been, and it looks like we're finally going to see just a ton of action. Or, maybe they'll just give us a tease and it'll all be cliffhangers left for the next season. But they released a preview for episode 10. Looks fucking awesome. Vhagar looks even bigger. I don't know if that's possible, if she could have grown, but when they showed that little clip of her fucking standing up
Oh
just
no,
behind
she
those
she
buildings,
has she has grown.
yeah, she
Oh yeah,
is
definitely.
massive now. Oh my god. But I wonder if that's gonna play against her, because obviously with size, bigger target is gonna slow down. But um, she's just like a big fucking tank in the sky. I don't know if her skin is penetrable. But is there any predictions you guys want to throw out there for episode 10?
I think there's gonna be a civil war. I think they're gonna fight.
And that's the episode.
There's
Thanks
gonna be
for.
some blood. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Your
That's some
oracle
good
right here.
input. I definitely agree with that one. Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be a civil war that starts to happen in the next episode.
But one big thing I want to put out. So we saw the younger version of Aemon have a lot of interest in Helena, and he was kind of jealous that Aegon was supposed to be wed to Helena, which ended up happening, and they've had kids and whatnot. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I can't remember if it was this episode or the episode before, in episode 8, where Helena's sitting in there. No, I guess it was this past episode. Helena was sitting in there talking to Alicent, because they were trying to figure out where Aegon is, and then Aemon walks in, and they both kind of have like that awkward moment. So I wonder if those two have been, getting together, and I wonder if that's going to escalate and then eventually lead to Aemon furthering his name as the Kinslayer by killing his brother, since, he has a ton of reasons to. He wants to be king. He obviously wants to be with Helena. He doesn't seem to like his brother very much for a lot of obvious reasons. But is that something you guys could foresee coming in the future?
I I don't know. I don't think there is a way for him to kill Aegon
With a sword
and
with the
just
biggest
get
dragon?
away with it
That's the thing. Is
and
he gonna get
just
away with it
become
though?
king.
Mhm.
Like that's not gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna kill Aegon because without like him becoming king in a safe route, there's really no reason for him to kill Aegon.
Yeah.
I think he gets the Kinslayer from killing Luke.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way.
sure.
I think, like I said in the last, I want to say on the analysis we did this week, I think what will be interesting if there's a situation where Aegon might be in danger, that Aemon might let him get in trouble or hurt
Yeah.
and let him die that way. So it's not directly by him. It'd be more an indirect kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can also see that happening. But one big thing I want to talk about when it comes to the Civil War, the Dance of the Dragons, and all that, are we really going to see that much swordplay? Because, those dragons are like fucking flying tanks. That would be like someone now saying, hang on, let me get out of my tank and fist fight you.
And Daemon seems to be breeding dragons,
Yeah.
from
Oh,
what it
100%.
seems.
Yeah.
What's interesting to me is it seems like that's one of the few things that he's really into. Like, I remember one of those scenes from, like, I don't want to say it was the last episode, obviously, but the episode before that, when he got that clutch of dragon eggs, he seemed like genuinely happy to have him. Like, he was a bit of a dragon fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I mean, even in this screenshot we have here from the trailer, it looked like he was trying to calm down a certain dragon.
Yep.
I don't know what dragon it was, but I think it stands to reason that he might have a bit of a connection to almost any dragon.
Yeah, so that's something that you have only seen with one Targaryen, and I think y'all know it's pretty obvious. Daenerys is the only dragon rider who has been able to maintain a connection with multiple dragons all at the same time. So if Daemon is like that also, which, I think Daemon's a little special, he's the go-to with the sauce character. So there's a chance that he could be, someone else that's kind of like Daenerys, kind of, I guess, possessing something that other Targaryens don't have.
I love this map, by the way.
Yeah,
I just gotta say,
it was,
the Dragonstone map is so cool.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, that's the reason I really added it to this. Is I just wanted to show everyone the design of that. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll be seeing a ton of that coming up in the future.
Mhm.
But we see another standoff on the Dragonstone Bridge. Otto Hightower's going back out there after.
He's coming for those kids.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fuck that. I just would have cut him down right there if I was Damon.
Yeah, I know it's like an interesting callback to one of the earlier episodes. I want to say it was either episode 1 or 2.
It was 2.
Was it episode 2?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because they had a standoff earlier, and this time it looks like it might actually devolve into bloodshed.
And the cinematics when they were having that standoff were unbelievable. So I'm excited to see how it looks again here. Just because I remember Rhaenyra flying up under the clouds and then popping up just right then. It was just so beautiful. And then you got to hear Daemon's dragons like roar for the first time, and that was like super cool. So I'm sure there's something else we're gonna see here. Maybe Daemon shows that they have more dragons or something like that, because obviously I don't think Otto's gonna die here. There's no way Daemon dies here, so I wonder if there's any sort of big significance that comes
I
out
hope
of
Christian
this.
Cole dies there.
Christian Cole's not gonna die anytime
He's
soon.
Bitch
definitely not gonna
made.
die. That's
So-
my prediction. He ain't
Yeah, I
dying
know.
yet.
So
I know.
Kriston Cole has been the only character in House of the Dragon to appear in every single episode, and that is a crime in itself.
It's depressing.
Yeah, that is
The
sad.
show is made worse by that.
I mean, he's a good character, but he's very.
He's
Yeah,
a phenomenal
bitch.
character.
His
He's really
character's
interesting.
bitch made.
but I
bitch
hate
made
him.
character. Yeah. Oh man.
Those are the best characters, the ones you usually hate the most.
Yeah, I would equate him to Cersei. That's kind of like a role he's filling. Like, yeah, they're complete polar opposites, but the way people dislike Cersei, like you could be walking down the street, I don't know, at a Comic-Con and say, "Oh, I love Cersei," and you may get jumped. That's just how it is. And it may be the same thing with Kriston Cole, but it may get worse, especially if he ends up killing either one of Rhaenyra's kids or a significant character, which is what I think will end up happening.
Definitely, I agree.
Mhm.
But I don't think we'll see it in this episode yet. My guess is there's going to be maybe a little bit of bloodshed, but I'm not sure if anyone major is going to die yet in this next
Ooh,
episode.
I can see
Maybe,
at the very
maybe
end.
Luke.
Yeah.
Maybe Luke. I can see maybe him.
We don't know what happens with Corlys yet either.
Yeah, so
True.
depending on what they do with Corlys, whether they move forward with him in season 1 or they leave him for season 2, if he is full and healthy, having him on the Black's side is a major power advantage, because they will have the sea. I mean, they already have the support from Rhaenys, so they already kind of have that Driftmark backing. But if it's Corlys that's there too, the guy who has fought his entire fucking life to get to where he's at, if they have him, whether he's fighting or not, whether he's just commanding, that is going to be huge for them moving forward, especially if they're going to try to take down someone like Vagar, which is going to
Oh,
be-
yeah. It's going to be huge too, because they're going to have basically control of the waters at that point.
Mhm.
And the difficult part is with these dragons as well, they can be good for like invading a castle. They can't exactly
defend
help you
well.
hold territory.
Yeah.
That's the difficulty, because I kind of consider dragons as more like
You
air
just be
support in the modern
destroying your
world.
old territory if you rain dragon
Exactly.
fire.
You can
on
do
it.
a lot of destruction. You can weaken enemy defenses, but you can't hold any territory with it. With that, you need like infantry. If you don't have control of the seas, you're not going to be able to take any infantry to do a coastal invasion.
Mhm.
So if they get Corlys or even just Driftmark, whoever's leading it on their side, I think they're going to have naval superiority here. And that's really, I think, going to give them some security on Dragonstone right now.
Yeah, and then so relating this to Game of Thrones, there are like several scenes that I will always remember. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, that was incredible." Do you think we're gonna get a scene in this episode like when Khaleesi was taking her Dothraki army and Drogon north, or I guess, yeah, was it? Yeah, I guess it'd be considered north towards King's Landing, when Jaime Lannister and all them saw them first come over the hill, and then the Lannister army just got absolutely fucked right then. Do you think we'll see something like that? Because I remember the cinematography of that, just seeing the dragon just fly over while all these Dothraki screamers are going ape
Oh, it
shit
was a
coming through the
phenomenal
field.
scene.
I wonder, like, so that's my question. Do you think we'll see something that's comparable to that, or do you think that's gonna be something that like comes in season 2?
I can
Yeah, I
see
don't
like
know about yet.
I can see like an iconic scene. I don't know if there's going to be like a battle scene like that,
Okay.
but I think there is going to be a memorable scene in this episode. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and predict that we're going to see two dragons maybe scuffle a bit with each other. I don't think there's going to be like a full on fight where like anyone dies,
Mhm.
but I think we're going to see some like beginnings of those dances.
Well, if you remember from our first Ajax cast we did on House of the Dragon, or to the lead up of House of the Dragon, it was one of our first few ones about that. There was a scene or a clip from a scene. It was like half a second long, and I was able to screenshot it. It was King's Landing, and there was at least 10 dragons in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think that's something we see here, whether it's those are all dragons that the Greens have, or whether that is a combination of the two, or what.
I mean, I don't think the Greens have 10 dragons. And even if they did, I don't think they have 10 dragon riders.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's that so much. But at the same time, I don't know if I see the Blacks and the Greens flying together. So I don't know. I'm not really sure how that scene's going to come about, but I'd be really interested to see it.
Yeah, I mean, and also I don't know if you can specifically say how many dragon riders the Greens have, because Aegon probably has like 3,700 kids, 3,700 bastards now. So there's a
How
high
old are
chance.
they? That's the thing.
Hey, dude, I saw some of them fighting in that pit right there. They grew out their fingernails, had their damn teeth cut up, ready to fucking fight. So hey, they're gonna run in there.
Yeah, but I mean, do you think though they would be good to be dragon riders? Like, there's a difference between being a fighter and a dragon rider.
They'll be
Like, they'd have
dragon
to like
killers.
grow up. They'd have to bond with the dragon too. So I don't know if I could see that with them, but who knows? I've been wrong before.
I'm
I'll
just
be wrong
kidding.
again. We'll see.
Yeah, but I'm super excited for this episode. I'm excited to
Yeah,
see
Rhaenys.
Rhaenys. I think there's a
She's not
chance-
gonna hold back anymore after this.
Yeah, I also think there's a
100%.
chance that if we see a main character die, it could be her. I just got a feeling. I just got a tingle. Senses.
How do you think she'll die?
You know that dragon tussle that we're talking about? She could go to fight Vhagar or some shit, because Aemon could be pissed off that she made that power move like that, and then they go to fight, and Aemon, obviously on Vhagar, just fucking collapse her.
I could see it. Maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be
That would definitely be a good way to end the season right there.
yeah.
And there was some fireworks. But yeah, another thing I want to bring up too with Eamon is that during the preview, it looked like he was pulling off his eye patch. So I'm interested to see. So I don't know a ton about the books, but one of the things I do know from what I've read online is that Eamon apparently has like a jewel, like a sapphire in his eye.
Mhm.
So I'll be interested to see if they actually
That's
use
cool.
that in the show. Yeah, I want to see it.
Dude, if I was him, I'd figure out how to put like a knife in there or something like that. You know, like Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade, but for
Hide
your
a
head, just
knife in your eye.
go like this, and it comes out, and you gah! Headbutt somebody, and it stabs them right in the
I
fucking
think
face.
it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I feel like,
work,
I mean, wouldn't there be like some pushback, like blowback? That would
No,
go
man,
into
get
your
an
head?
engineer to work on it. Get Da Vinci to work on it. He came up with the
Yeah.
new Hidden Blade where it didn't cut off your ring finger. Just saying.
Yeah,
Man.
I don't know if I trust Westerosi engineers at this point. Not quite yet.
Yeah. Oh man. But we also see one of the twins.
Sir Eric.
Sir
we know for a
Eric.
fact that's Eric.
Yeah, we know it's
I
Eric.
don't know how to
it's
spell
not
it.
Eric.
Well, it's one of
not
them.
Eric. It's Eric that came down there and brought Viserys' crown to Rhaenyra, which I think was pretty cool. Because one thing that I wanted to talk about in the last Ajax cast, but I decided to wait, was he was very uneasy about a lot of the stuff that was happening and that he eventually saw dealing with Aegon, Otto, and whatnot. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to throw out there leading up to episode 10?
I just want to say, I think I was right. I think one of the twins is going to stick with the Greens, and one of the other ones is going to the Blacks.
Mhm.
Obviously, one of them already is going to the Blacks.
Dude,
So yeah, that prediction was correct.
and look how drippy they are. Jason,
I
Luke
know,
are
they have
dripped
some
the
pretty
fuck
interesting,
out.
pretty cool
Drip,
outfits.
bro.
They got the
Now, if
drip.
they look that cool,
That's a power
just wearing
family right
regular
there,
clothes,
Their armor.
imagine what they're gonna look like in their armor.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
my
'cause
god,
we
I
know
can't wait.
we know Damon's armor is fucking awesome, and I'm excited to see it again. And to see
Oh, you
I
know,
hope we
Damon
see-
definitely helped him pick out the armor too,
Mm.
how to craft it.
yeah.
I hope we see. I don't remember their names, but Damon and Lena's daughters. I hope we see them do some kick-ass shit,
Yeah, right
bro.
here.
Mhm.
Baelor and
I thought it was like Bela. I thought.
I don't know.
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
I can't remember. But
Yeah,
But
they haven't been big parts of the show.
I hope
Yeah.
we get to see them do
Oh,
some kick-ass shit.
Go
with
back
some
to that last one, by
dragons.
the way.
mhm.
Yeah. See what that says right there? Winterfell. That was one I was wrong about. It
I
looks
told
like the
you!
North is going to be involved in this.
Told you.
So I'm interested to see how whose side they take here. Who do you think they're going to take?
Dude, they're
House Stark.
Well, I mean,
one
like which side, blacks or greens?
blacks
Yeah, I know.
100%.
You think
They don't
so?
fucking like Otto, bro.
Why not?
Because he wants more power in the kingdom.
How do they know that?
Starks are going to
Yeah.
be anything. This is just me speculating, predicting, just saying shit. If Starks
I
want
can honestly
anything,
see 'em
they
going
want
either
freedom.
way.
They want freedom. They want less government power. That's Stark right there. They
I
want a
can
king in
honestly
the
see 'em
north.
going either way, though. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, I feel like the Starks always had some animosity towards the Targaryens.
And this may be what starts it.
Yeah, but also I don't know. I can see him lining up with the High Towers a bit too because they're actual like Westerosi culture, similar to the Starks are.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see it going either way. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
And they also have they also believe a lot in honor and duty.
Mhm.
So they may be more willing to join the blacks because obviously they're a bit more legitimate.
They're going to come
And
in
I
riding
highly
on
doubt.
giants.
Well, I highly doubt they're gonna just take Allison at her word. Like, I swear to God, guys, he said he wanted Aegon to be queen on his deathbed. I heard it. No one else did, but I heard it.
I heard it. So, yeah, and it seemed like they were loyal to Viserys, and I think they're gonna stay that way. What it's really gonna come down to is who was a true believer in Viserys and who wasn't, because like his last word publicly was that Rhaenyra is the heir. It doesn't matter; she's the fucking heir. And
Well, it's not even just that, but they actually did the like coronation ceremony
I
for
know
the heir.
Mhm.
They never did
exactly.
that for Aegon.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Which
man.
Aegon even says. He says if he wanted me to be king, he would have told me.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Exactly. But anyways, guys, thank you for all the support you've been giving us as of late. We're gonna be doing a live post show for the finale, so we're watching it right when it comes out at 9 p.m. Eastern time. As soon as it's over, we're doing a live special. And stay tuned for that because we will have a surprise or two coming for you for that episode. But if you haven't already, check us out on all of our social media. Check us out on Spotify. It's not just a place for music; it's a place for great podcasts like the AJAXCAST. Let us know what you guys think are going to happen in episode 10, and we will see y'all next time. Peace.